Let us discuss the next parameter, that is called skip distance. Skip distance. Okay, so what is meant by this skip distance? Okay, so the definition of the skip distance is the minimum distance, from transmitter at which a sky wave of given frequency, a sky wave of given frequency is returned to Earth by the ionosphere layer. This is one definition. Other definition of the skip distance is the minimum distance from the transmitter to a point where sky wave of given frequency is first received. Okay, so these are the two definitions of skip distance. So skip distance, the first definition is the minimum distance from the transmitter at which a sky wave of given frequency is returned to Earth by the ionosphere layer. Other definition is the minimum distance from the transmitter to a point where the sky wave of given frequency is first received. Okay, let us draw the diagram which indicates the sky wave, that skip distance. We have already seen that in an ionosphere. So let us consider this is ionosphere. This is ionosphere. Okay, so it extends from 50 kilometers to 400 kilometers. 50 kilometers to 400 kilometers. Okay, so this is some. Let us consider this is transmitter. Let's consider this is my transmitter. So for some angle of incidences, the wave will not bend back. It will go into the free space. The wave will not bend back. Okay. So this is angle of incidence. For which the wave doesn't bend. The wave doesn't bend. Okay. So for some angle of incidence, okay, so the wave enters into the ionosphere. Touches and return back to the receiver. Okay. Similarly, another wave for other angle of incidence, it will enters into the ionosphere and it reaches the receiver. Okay. So from here to here. Okay. So from here to here, this is nothing but dead zone. And the skip distance is from here to here, where we have received. See skip distance. The first two. Let us consider A and B. Okay. So skip distance, and this region is called skip zone or dead zone. This region is called skip zone or dead zone. Okay. Now here, so see here the wave enters into the ionosphere and reflects back. Okay. So the minimum distance from the transmitter, to the receiver where the signal comes back, means this distance we call it as skip distance. This distance we call it as skip distance. Okay. So we know that we have calculated the formula for Fmuff. Fmuff by Fc is equal to root of 1 plus d at d is equal to d skip. At d is equal to d skip by 2h whole square. This is the thing we have derived earlier. Therefore, squaring on both sides, f of whole square by fc square is equal to 1 plus d skip by 2h whole square. From this, d skip by 2h whole square is equal to d skip. So it is f of by fc whole square minus 1. Therefore, from this, I can finally write that d skip. What is the expression of the d skip? Is equal to 2h into root of f of by fc whole square minus 1. Okay, so this is the final expression for d skip distance. Okay, the skip distance d skip, the expression it is equal to 2h into root of f of by fc whole square minus 1. Okay, here in this, what is this h? H is height above the earth surface. Okay, f of is maximum usable frequency. F of is maximum usable frequency. What is this fc? Fc is critical frequency. Okay, so these are the things we want to remember. Okay, these are the things we want